week already. Take a look.
The poem on today says, and always one moon like a silent drum tapping at every rooftop and every window on every of every country. Let me start this over again. The Havana May, I'm having trouble. I'm getting so intimidated by it, baby. And always one moon like a silent drum tapping on every rooftop and every window of one county. There was a lawsuit that was between the governor of Delaware and the governor of New Jersey, and it's now a matter of law. We own Delaware, owns the Delaware up to the high water mark in New Jersey. Grand Staircase Escalante. You know, the Persian culture is amazing. As a student of the Persian culture, not a practitioner, and like Jill, the first lady, the first full-time lady, the first lady who works full-time, Jill puts messages on my mirror while I'm shaving, so I make sure I see it. And one that was put in about a year ago was, "Stop trying to make me love you."
What? That's our president, everyone. The leader of the free world. Wow. What's up, everybody? It is 23rd, I believe. First day of spring was 2 days ago, and it is beautiful out. I'll give you a little 360. It is just beyond beautiful out. Walking to the bus stop. Just left Dottie's. I had like 40 minutes to kill when I left the house, so I went in there for like 20 minutes. Had an Angry Orchard, put in 20, cashed out 10, so had a $10 Angry Orchard. Plus I tipped $1, so $11 Angry Orchard. Whatever. Just killing time. Gonna go to Santa Fe again, just like I did last week. That was 2 days post trail. This will be 9 days post trail. Yeah, so I posted about this on Facebook, but the Appalachian Trail cured my insomnia. Like, I'm going to sleep at like 9 or 10. Like, a couple nights there last week, I went to sleep at like 8 or 8:30. Just crazy tired, getting up at 6:30, 7. Got up at like 8 today. But like, I'm doing something a little different. Like, I don't take anything to go to sleep. I just fall asleep when I fall asleep around, 8, 9, 10. And then when I wake up at 1 or 2, then I'll take like a CBD gummy. It's like a generic Aleve, the naproxen or whatever it's called. And my muscle relaxer. And then that'll keep me asleep until, 5, 6, 7 hours later. And the walk sign is on for me to cross. So, just wanted to post again, mainly today because 9 is my favorite number and because I had 10 minutes to kill. But I don't post these for you. I don't post these for anyone on Facebook. I don't post these ones for the Appalachian Trail community. If you learn some stuff from me, like, great, but like, I've been getting a lot of criticism from people, and they're like, "Oh, you're not doing things right, and the trail is sacred, and this and that, and da 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 da." Like, hippity dippity freaking flower child people, I don't know what to call them. Like, in my opinion, the trail is not sacred. It's dirt and rocks and trees out in the middle of the wilderness. It's somewhere you can go and hopefully be close to God, or get closer to God, or however you want to say that. I don't believe it's sacred. It's just a trail. It's just a place for people to go and, get out into nature. I don't know what. I guess I need to Google the definition of the word sacred, because sacred to me is like Indians and the land was sacred to them. But, you know, Indians didn't believe in God. They didn't believe that Jesus came to save them from their sins. Like, this world is just this world. This world is just dirt, rocks, and water. There's literally nothing else to it. People, make stuff out of the minerals and, electronics and the technology and, just whatever. I just hippity-dippity, like, weirdo people. Like, I'm sorry if you're one of those people, but find God, know Jesus. Like, there's nothing sacred about the Appalachian Trail. It's just dirt. It's just rocks. It's just trees. It's just streams. It's just rivers. It's just a place to go to walk and think. But my mission was Eagle Mission Trips, and my mission is talking to people and sharing my testimony of what happened to me last year with going to jail and turning my life around. Yes, I still drink. Yes, I'm not perfect. Am I drinking and driving right now? No. Obviously, I don't have my driver's license, and I'm not going to break the law. Did I break the law back then? Yes. I was on probation, and I, got a DUI. I didn't fight it. I didn't stay in jail and fight it like many people I met in jail that were fighting and spending months and months and weeks in jail. I was like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I was drinking. Like, I admitted what I did. I didn't lie, And like I said, I've rededicated my life May 11th to God, and that's my main purpose. And if someone comes on my posts and is like, God doesn't exist, and wants to laugh at my posts, and I'm posting, find God, know Jesus, like, this is the most important thing you can do in your life is know God. This life, I've said it many, many times, this life is a snap of the fingers, a blink of the eye, and it's gone before you know it. And then you have eternity in heaven, or you have eternity in hell. And I promise you, from the descriptions I've read in the Bible, you do not want to go to hell. It's a place of torment, of agony, and you think this life is pain? Go to hell. I don't want to see anyone go to hell. Like, my worst enemy, even my ex-wife, who I really, really don't like and has somewhat ruined my life by keeping my children away from me, but that's another story. People make mistakes, but it's what you do with those mistakes. Do you let them drag you down, or do you pick yourself back up and get better with life and get better with talking to people? And that's something I know I need to work on, is just talking with these people. But like, when someone's lost, they just want to be lost. When somebody's selfish, they just want to be selfish. They just want to be them. They don't want to. When you give your life to God, you're giving your life to God. It's not your life anymore, and you can't be selfish, or you can't be a Christian. So anyways, that was like 7 minutes long. Sorry, I was just gonna record, and I think I started at like 12:55, and the bus comes at 1:05. But I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna post what I want on YouTube, as long as it doesn't break the community standards. I'm gonna post what I want on Facebook and Instagram and wherever. If you don't like it, you don't need to comment, blah 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 blah. Just unfriend me or block me. And I've actually had a lot of people unfriend me, and then I go to unfriend or block them. I don't usually even unfriend people, I just block them. I've noticed that they have already unfriended me, and I'm like, great, save me half the work. So I just block them, and like, all I can do is pray for them. So anyways, coming up on 8 minutes, I'm gonna get off here, and I'll upload this later tonight. I might walk over from Santa Fe Casino to Santa Fe Mining Company, but sin is sin, and I drink. It's alcohol. It's a drug. It's just like any other drug, and it's in moderation. So if I have an Angry Orchard, and then an hour later I have a Captain and Coke, and then an hour later I have you know, another Angry Orchard across the street is at Santa Fe Mining Company, and then I go back to Santa Fe and wait on my wife to get off. An hour or two later than that, I have one more drink, you know. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's drinking in excess. It's drinking to get belligerently drunk is the problem. You know, where you have 2 or 3 drinks in an hour and 1 or 2 shots, and you're having 4 to 6 drinks every hour, and you do that for a several hour period. That's where I believe it becomes a sin. So, yeah, I don't know. Just my thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comments. Like my video. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I cannot wait to get back to the Appalachian Trail. I'm going back. I already know I'm going back. Flying into wherever about a week ahead of trail days, doing the Smokies. I mean, I say a week, more like 8 or 9, maybe a week and a half. And I'm going to trail days. Like I will be at trail days the 19th, 20th, and 21st. I've already looked at flights. I think it's like United and Allegiant. I think it's Allegiant that flies into Great Smoky Mountain National Park, Knoxville Airport. So I'm gonna start there from the south end. I already got a guy, he wants to give me a ride, so start from there, use my Smoky permit, go through the Smokies, and that'll be my first. Just gonna rip through it. 8 days, you gotta get through in 8 days, 71 miles, so 9 miles a day. I can do that. I'll have a much lighter pack. I'll be much stronger from going to the gym for these last couple months. It's gonna be about 7 weeks, but 7 weeks, like 6 weeks. But my doctor's like, oh, you should wait 2 months, or you should wait 3 months, really. And I'm just like, just doesn't work for me. Like, I know you're a doctor, and I know you know what you're talking about, but like, I'm gonna have a much lighter pack. I'm gonna be stronger. I'm gonna go to the gym. It's gonna be totally different when I go back out there. I'm not gonna take as much food. I'm not taking that stupid bear canister. I'm not taking, I don't know, unless you need the bear canister in the Smokies, I really don't know. I'll do a bear bag, I'll do bear hangs, I'll do whatever I need to do to lighten my pack. Taking the Bear Essentials clothes. I think I'm gonna ditch my stove, go cold soaking and tortillas and peanut butter and tuna packets and you know, protein bars, you know, snacks, candy, Reese's, stuff like that. But get through the Smokies, go to trail days, and then I'm literally just going to continue from trail days north and go until I got to come back here again. I got to come back at the end of June, and then I'll go back out again. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Goal is to hike as many miles and as much of it as I can, and this bus should have already been here 2 minutes ago, but I'm gonna end this video here. Nice little short 12-minute video. God bless. So I did not record from Santa Fe Casino to Santa Fe Mining Company because it was raining. Had my hoodie on, kept me pretty well dry. Got kind of like half drenched by the time I got to Santa Fe Mining Company, but had their happy hour burger and fries, which I switched out for tots. She's like, you're not supposed to do that, but I'll let you do it. She's like, if you ever come in here and somebody else says they can't do it, like, don't get mad at them, but I'll let you do it. So $7 for that, like a really big burger. It's probably a half-pound burger. So I'm stuffed right now. I left 9 tater tots, 8, maybe half of them, a little over half of them, tater tots. But it is now 4:13. My wife will be off work in 45 minutes, so she'll be here in about an hour and 10 minutes. But it's just crazy how I've been in, like, been a server. Some people are nice, some people are mean. I've been in the poker industry. Some people are nice, some people are mean. Now I'm in the, it's like really loud over here. Now I'm in the hiking community, and it's the same thing. Some people are nice, some people are mean. And genuinely nice people are just nice. They're just, you can usually tell they have some sort of religious background. They're Christian or Catholic, or even just, you know, even like Buddhist or Muslim or, you know, Islamic or whatever, any of the other religions. I feel like they're just nice, and then you can just tell the people that are just like lost. I'm not saying like Catholic is different than Christian, and Christian is different than Jewish, and Jewish is different than, you know, all the other religions, but there's only one religion, there's only one God, there was only one Jesus, and, you know, I believe I found God. I believe I know Jesus. I know who he was, what he stood for, you know, just helping people. And just, there's so many lost people in the world. It's just such a crazy world. And over 8 billion people now. And it's just, I'm not like sniffling because I'm like crying. I'm sniffling because it's kind of cold out. But like right there, somebody just cut somebody off, honking on their horn, like just unnecessary. But alright, I'm gonna get off here. I'll add this to the end of my video. Trying to make plans. I think my wife and I are going downtown tomorrow. So I'll probably take half a dozen or so t-shirts and some waters. Oh shoot, I got to get across the street. I got 23 seconds left. Take some waters and take some t-shirts that I don't need anymore and donate those to the homeless. And by donate them, I mean like literally hand them to them. And just kind of a little ministry I do, and if I can share my testimony with people, I will do that. Just mainly about praying over people, because if you're homeless, you need help. And I'm coming from, you know, I was homeless for like 3 or 4 months in my life in Lawrence, Kansas, when my now ex-wife took the keys to both cars and all of the money and pretty much left me stranded. And then I ended up taking her back, and we ended up having one more kid, but that's another story. Yeah, 38 years old. Gotta get my life figured out. Like, I was thinking last night, I'm like, at what point do people have like a midlife crisis, you know? 40, 45? I'm like 35, 40. Most people only live to like 70 or 80. All these cars going behind me. You know, so 38, shoot, double that, that's 76. How many people you know live past 76? I know a lot of them die at like 55, 60, 65, 70. But alright, well, about to walk back into Santa Fe Casino. I don't know what else to say. I'm just killing time. Somebody's like, why are you posting these post-trail vlogs and you're not even hiking the Appalachian Trail? The Appalachian Trail is always on my mind. Always. What I need to do to get back on trail. See you guys in a little bit. God bless.